the seventh day, the strong, you know. On this day right here, we give reference and reverence to life itself, and not just the food we eat and the things we do, but overall life vibrations, learning. You know, sit back and just meditate and on things, not just, you know what I'm saying, just to be free minded and clear minded all the time, but to meditate on the things that you want in life and the things you would desire, the good intentions in your heart to help people and do good by people, or build with people, build businesses, whatever it is. It's a good intention if it's good. So we meditate on those things and feel good. So bless up to all my subscribers and all the people out there. I want to say much love and respect to each and every one of you for hitting that bell, for hitting that button, for staying with me regardless of my trials and tribulations on this channel or anywhere on any platform. It's gonna always be a trial, you know, because you're using stuff that belongs to other people and you gotta grow from it or learn from it. But either way, I big up everybody, you know what I'm saying? Today I want to talk about this Congolese gold mountain discovery and how the African them in a Congo I rush the hill to take off all the gold off it, which is right, because anyhow they make the European them come in at this again. You already know what they want to do. All of their wealth comes from Africa. Everybody know by now that all European wealth comes from Africa. All of the stuff that they sitting on acting like they're wealthy is all stolen from Africa or the islands or some type of indigenous part of the world. Somewhere in the West, mostly, you know. They go and dig up all the oil, the gold, the this, the that to take it to themselves so they can enrich and empower themselves. That's always been the mission of these Nazis, really. You know, I'm not going to say, you know, I don't want to talk against white people because I have white friends and I'm pretty sure a lot of them have nothing to do with the bullshit that these other white supremacists and Nazis are doing, or these crazy world government want to control the world type people, right? Because we know they out there, right? So just keeping it 100, you know what I mean? Right now, I just want to speak on it and give my people a couple little time to roll in. I know I got some super supporters on this channel, some real subscribers and some real dedicated people in my audience that love what I do, love the music, love the vibes, love what I talk about. But we're going to just rush into this one today, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no time to lollygag about it. Let's get it. This is what's up in Africa right now. Gold Mountain Rush. Gold Mountain Rush. Gold Mountain Rush right now. Now the Congo. What's up there? Chillin', man. They found gold in the Congo, bro. Mad gold. Look, they found gold in the Congo mountains. They found a lot of gold in the Congo mountains. So I was just checking out, letting people know, look, see? Just a reminder that the earth never stops creating gold. We want to call it the universe or the earth. Curvin, big up yourself, my general. So I say, what do you want to call it? Universe, earth. It never stops making gold. Whatever is here on this planet, right? Just like it never, the dirt, the earth, the stone, whatever you walk on the ground, it never stops making precious metals. Never stop producing. It's the way the earth is. It continually produces over and over again. Let nobody trick you talking about you running out of earth resources. Don't let these people fool you, yo. You got some people on this earth that are some lying, vicious liars, yo. They will tell you anything. If you fall into the narrative that they're telling, you're gonna run around here talking pure bullshit, thinking you know something when you really don't know what's going on, because you're reading somebody else's context, putting it out there like it's your own, but you never did any research internally or externally to find out if those are facts. So what happens is, whenever you start talking about the book somebody wrote to you or read to you or wrote and told you about, then you start taking their narrative thinking, oh, well, it's factual, but you don't know. So you're speaking on a theory or opinion of someone else, not really knowing the facts. So here we go right now. There's a whole mountain. You know, what a lot of people talking about, oh, there ain't no gold on earth. There ain't no gold in no mountain. They're getting the gold from the sea or from the underground facilities. They're making the gold out of lead. Man, here goes the gold deposits. These people just dug up out the damn mountain. Now, I don't know if it dropped out of from Mars or wherever, but it's on that damn mountain in the Congo in Africa, where everybody else got all their gold from Africa. So it just kind of breaks down. Oh, much lies they gonna tell? How much more bullshit they gonna tell us? You know what I'm saying? When before we just look and see, like these people are digging up this gold, cleaning it, taking it home, see if they could make a sale. They about to get paid. Some people about to get paid. Yeah, way. Yep. Yes, Curvin, a real life thing, bro. Okay. Damn right, they gotta keep it secret. Europeans find that right away they want to come. From people alive.
And make sure to subscribe to get the latest.
Okay, so check this out now. This is real. Now this happened recently, you know what I'm saying? This is a recent happening. And I wanted to touch on a longer version about when Mountain of Gold will appear.
The greatest hadith, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
this video right here,
upon him told us that every single morning.
Now this.
Whether this sign is going to happen before the major signs start, or whether they are going to happen within.
I don't want to hear nothing from these Europeans, really.
The time of the major signs is the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because there are minds except the word La ilaha illallah. They learnt it from father, from grandfather. So that's going to happen with the Euphrates. Mean that it's wrong. It just means that it's unknown to the people's customs and traditions and knowledge that they've always had. Good Muslims, they called them walis, awliyas.
Okay, yeah, I definitely don't want to hear that crap. Yep. Even though it might have something pertaining to what I want to talk about, I'm not going to stress that out right there. All Africans on this program must hear the secret of Gold Mountain. I think this might be better off, right? I'm going and play this. I'm showing so all some deep stuff going on Earth right now, people, and we need to pay attention to know it. If you don't, you will miss it.
The land of Africa is a spiritual land. Few years ago, at the turn of the 1900s, diamonds busted in Kimberley. There was a diamond rush. People rushing to pick up these stones, which were just lying on the ground. And ostriches would swallow these things. So if you want to look for diamonds, actually, you must actually find ostriches where they drop their droppings. You would find the diamonds inside. Then the white man knew that he can kill the ostrich, and you find that while he's busy looking for grass and insects, also picks up diamonds and he swallows them. But to the Khoisan, the ostrich becomes a spiritual animal. That actually the egg becomes the center of life, as it is also duplicated in the DNA of women to the reproduction of the next generation. Zimbabwe, between 2014 and 2015, 2012, 14, 16, there was a burst of diamonds also in Zimbabwe, where the entire land in the Eastern Highlands just spit out diamonds onto the ground. Unknown, unexplained phenomenon. And people started picking up diamonds in the forests.
Yep.
And there was a big rush.
Gold and diamonds all over Africa.
Kimberley, and they militarized it.
And it never stopped growing. That's why they try to lock down Africa so much and try to own up and steal the land and buy up all of this shit, because they're trying to look for a place. It's not that they come in and they're trying to just buy up and so they could own some shit and start businesses. No, people. It's always a trick whenever you see them people coming into Africa. It's because they know the power of the land, the people. They know, they have studied. They don't know everything, but they have an idea of how wealthy and how the power of the people are creating consistent wealth in Africa. See? And then the land itself is Kush, you know what I'm saying? It's the beginning, it's the center, you know what I'm saying, of mankind and life itself. Civilization, you know, it's the cradle of civilization. So they know that there's a lot of secret elements to it. That's why when you watch even Black Panther, the movie, you see how they put certain concepts in there, certain stories around. Like, if you look at the story that they're telling you, it's a reality. They're giving you the reality in a fake form, right? They're giving you reality in a how can I say it? It's like they're taking the real story, flipping it to make it like it's a whole nother fake ass fictitious science fiction story, when it's really the reality they're telling you. They're telling you that Africa has some shit that they can't find nowhere else in the world, and they want to steal it. That's what Black Panther movie was telling the story. The underlying story is that they wanted to steal all the vibranium, right? The vibranium, which is, think about it, vibranium. Listen to what they named it. Vibranium. That means they're naming it something that they know it actually has a name, but they're not naming it that in reality. They're giving you a fake ass world to think, oh, well, this is what we made up for you. But in reality, they're telling you the truth. You have to read between the lines. Vibranium means vibration metal. That's all it means, a vibration metal, a metal that vibrates back. That means you vibrate to it, it vibrates back. Vibranium, titanium. Titanium only means big, strong, titan. Vibrate, vibranium, vibrate. So if you're saying, if they're calling something vibranium, but telling you, oh, it's just in the movie, and then you thinking it's not here on Earth. It is here on Earth. Vibranium, it's real. It's something. Now, not pointing to that as one thing, but pointing to the whole fact that Africa, gold, diamonds, silver, anything you could think about, precious metals are in Africa. Oil, they're full of everything, right? All of these earth vibrations create all of these different things within the earth, the vibrations in the civilization, in the mother of civilization. All the earth is giving everything. Every single thing you can think of is being given and coming out there, which is not coming out in Europe. It's not in Asia. It's not in Spain. It's not nowhere else, but it's in the motherland. That's the reason why they raid and pillage and tear Africa apart so much, because they want to get the wealth of our land to make it theirs. It's always been the game. Not knocking nobody about their poverty or their status, but remember that Europeans had nothing before they encountered African trinkets and stuff to get wealthy off of, and slavery, right? That's what made them wealthy. Okay, they use our people to make themselves wealthy, and then look around, come around back with their nose in the fucking air, trying to act strange and brand new, like they don't remember how they got wealthy off of our land and people. These are some strange motherfuckers. For you to fucking get wealthy off of people's shit, and then put your nose in the air, act like you're better than them, and treat them all type of fucked up ways, shows you who you are. So all you people that's talking all your shit, coming on people's timeline about with your white supremacist bitch ass, listen, go find your fake ass people and talk to them about their fucked up ways, and stop attacking black people online and worrying about what black people saying and doing. Motherfucker, go find your own people and cuss them out about the shit that's wrong with you, about how y'all fucked up, about how y'all ancestors are grimy and treacherous and lying, stealing ass motherfuckers. Now, you know, you people make it out to be like you're smart or something, but you're not smart. You're a dumbass. See, you white supremacists are fucking stupid. I'm gonna show you how stupid you are. I'm gonna show you how stupid you fucking white supremacists are. You fucking use the same people to build your land up, build up your freaking whole economy. You've got a whole industrial revolution off of having black people pretty much build your shit and taking their gold, diamonds, and everything from their land, their oil, everything. Hey, Crystal, good morning, baby. Morning, Rainy. If that's you I see, I know I see in Crystal, but I don't know if I got Rainy on here. But yeah, you white supremacists are so fucking loony and out of your mind that you got the nerve to tear down the same people that built you up to make you somebody. The same people that healed you from smallpox and chicken pox. The same people that took care of you when you had chicken gun. All the problems that was coming down on Europe in the Black Plague, what they call the Dark Ages. Now I've done my research to find out why they call it the Dark Ages. It's not because it was dark all around and stuff was messed up. It's because black people are running things. See, when black people are running things, the white supremacists call it the Dark Ages because black men are running stuff. So because black people are in control of the earth at that time, the white man call it the Dark Ages and say, oh, it was terrible. It was a terrible time for us. But whenever it's a terrible time for them, that's when we had our golden age. So do the math, people. What you realize is that these people have never really enjoyed us being in power. And what you're looking at is revenge more than hate. See, a lot of people think, I got you, babe. Hit me up right here. What's up? Like, a lot of people think that white people are immorally the stupid as fuck and like, no, look how dumb this is. The Charles Darwin theory where you got these white people that look at you and say, hey, you came from a monkey. Your people came from... No, that's the dumbest shit you ever heard, right? But check this shit out. I'm going to show you where they came from with that stupidity. Where they try to belittle black people and make you look like you're nobody or you're messed up because you're black or you're you know, all this shit they made up. I'm going to tell you why they made it up. It's revenge. It's revenge. It's not just attack. It's revenge because during the golden age and all these times, even before that, not starting anything. I'm not prejudiced. I'm not racist. I've never been that way. I have nothing but love for everybody. I have love for everybody, but I'm just being truthful. The white supremacists and the Anglo-Saxon people started these wars and hate wars because they were jealous and taking revenge over the times where they were ruled over and taught and civilized by black people. Instead of being happy and glad that these people brought them up, elevated them, and taught them to heal themselves, and how to take care of themselves, how to love themselves, and treat each other like humans. Treat your woman like a woman instead of clubbing her in the head with a bat just to have sex with her, or taking her, you know, dragging her off to have kids. Like, that ain't the way. There's a civilized way to act. We taught them that. And they came around and circled the fuck around in a 360 fashion and said they're civilized the world. We're civilized. Well, we were the ones who civilized the world. They sound like a fucking, you know what they sound like? They sound like goddamn shit on Ninja Turtles. That brain shit, what they used to call them? The brain that sits in the gut of the mind, whatever the hell it is. But that's exactly how they speak and how they talk. They act so smart, but we know they're liars and they're dumbasses, right? Fake. Because they got everything from freaking Africa, everything for Africans, everything that made them wealthy came from our ancestry, our people, our lineage, our land, everything. So when you study our land and culture, you realize it never stops producing riches, wealth, gold, diamond. It never stops. Africa produces these things for millions of years non-stop. It's just the way it is. See, they made value out of these things what drive people crazy to make you think gold is valuable more than you. How can gold be valued more than your eyeball? Yeah, one eyeball in your head is worth more than $100 million worth of gold. Can you believe it? Your finger is worth more than 100 million gold. One finger. Yep. People, it's time for you to find back your true value. These things are things we used to walk on. Still do. When you're walking on the stones on the ground, you're walking on diamonds and gold. That's where it came from. If it came from Mars or space, okay, but it came in the earth after that. And that's where it came from, earth. So yeah, people, let's keep on hearing what this brother got to say. Got a lot of misconceptions out there right now. Crystal, baby, you can message me right here, baby. If you need to talk to me, just tell me I'm coming off this live soon, all right, beloved? Whatever you want to do, just let me know. I'm just here laying down, meditating, chilling, doing this look alive. But I want y'all to hear some more of this brother. Because he's talking some real thing.
When they came to Zimbabwe, they militarized the diamond area. As we speak right now, those diamonds have disappeared. I have good news for you. Why in our generation, right now as I'm talking to you, as of last week, there has been a burst. One mountain in Congo has burst with gold.
True. I just showed y'all.
People literally walk up to the side of the mountain and just cook some soil and wash it up. They have 99.9% gold in their hands.
Exactly.
The land knows its people. If you watch the movie King Solomon's Mine, King Solomon's Mines, an old movie
Well,
that
I
they were
just told
trying to
y'all,
create.
the land knows its people. That's what I was just trying to tell y'all. As long as you in your motherland, it will produce riches and wealth for you. This is why the Americans, this is why not the Americans, but the Europeans wanted to get you out of Africa so bad. They want to get you up out of Africa because they know that if they get you up out of there, they can occupy it and get all the wealth. Why do you think they fighting you up out of there? Why do you think of African Americans? Why do you think they make sure you think the worst of Africa? Why do you think they showed? You think they were showing all that shit on TV for white people? They were showing it for Africans in America, black people. They don't want you to go back to Africa. They want you to stay in America because that's where the poverty is gonna be soon. There's no wealth in America. Like, fam, I'm not trying to knock nobody who think America is everything. I get it. I understand your whole life they told you American dream and America is the superpower of the world, the greatest country on earth, the greatest country, the greatest. Bro, if you buy into these Europeans' narrative, you're always gonna think like them, be like them, act like them, eat like them. Everything they do, you're gonna do just like them, and all you're gonna be then is a pawn of your freaking conqueror. Basically, because they conquered your freaking ancestors, now they got your mental wrapped up in their way of teaching, their way of living. So now you're living just like the European, thinking, oh, well, they're right. Right about what? About robbing and pillaging you and turning you into something that you're not even know who you are. You don't even know where you come from. You left all your wealth behind because you think you're supposed to be chasing some fucking dollar bills in America. See, they tricked everybody. These are the tricks they knew what they were doing from. See, you just figuring out the shit now in your lifetime. These people knew what they were doing 1,000 years ago. They had a plan set more than 1,000 years ago to dominate and control everybody, and this is what's in place right now. Some money. They knew if they control the money system, they could control the world. They knew if they control certain little things, they could control the world. But you know, they had to lie to you. Because if they don't lie to you and you know the truth, they still can't control the world. So for them to control the world, they have to lie to you. They got to get you. You the one they got to deceive. They ain't got to deceive themselves and their people. They got to deceive you. You the one they got to make sure thinking like, damn, I'm good here in America. I ain't never got to go back to Africa. It's poor over there. It's terrible over there. They eating people. Bro, do not buy into that bullshit. They eat more people in America than they eat. There ain't nobody eat nobody in Africa, bro. It's a fucking lie. Maybe on some freaking dark mountain in some fucking deep. I don't know. I'm not there. I still don't believe that bullshit. It's too much food. It's too much land to plant food. You got to be out of your fucking mind to be eating people acting like you freaking need meat. Like you're going to die if you don't get some meat. When you got melons, pineapples, oranges, apples, and all these fucking fruits in the world. 1 damn million fruits and you over here crying about some goddamn deer meat. I tell you what, if you think all that shit is fake and all the shit I'm saying is just a bunch of garbage, tell you what, I got unicorn meat in my freezer right now. You get some of the unicorn meat. Shout out to Sir P. I had to steal that from him. That motherfucker funny as hell. But hey, I tell you, man, you only could fool some people sometimes. You can't fool all the people. Some people just ain't got the time to be fooled by dumb shit. You know, so they could talk all that stupid shit they want. But I'll tell you what, let's keep it going for a minute. I'm telling you, people, we are wealthy people regardless of what the fuck you think. We are born into wealth. It's in our DNA. It's in our lineage. It's in our. Why you think certain white people right now, even though they claim they like you or they pretend like they like you, why you think they're never there to support you when you really need it? Why you think that? Why you think that? Because they're already looking at you like you're wealthy. Because you got something they ain't got. Melanin, baby. They're already looking at you and jealous of that shit. A lot of them are, yes. I'm not knocking no good white man, but you fuckers that are sitting down jealous of niggas for their skin, bro, you know something wrong with your mentality. You know it is. Stop fronting and faking it. You know something wrong with you. When you hate a man for the way he looks, naturally. And until the color of a man's skin is of no longer significance as the color of his eyes, there's going to be some type of war going on. You know that, right? So these people are pushing a war. When they decide to hate you for your skin, they know they're going to war with you because they hate the fact what you represent. You represent the earth leader, the earth rightful ruler. You represent Godhead, God body. You represent the universal law of self, the universal creator. That's what you represent. So when black people are here hating each other and killing each other, they don't even know what they're doing. These are, you know, they are lost. Any black people see how you hate each other, lost. Anyone that kill each other is lost. Anyone that see his brother and jealous of his brother is lost. He hasn't yet found himself nor his true calling. That's why he's lost. He's searching for what he's lost. This is what people do when they're lost. They look around in confusion, and it leads them to further deal in a derogative manner, or what you call a disassociated belief system, where they believe shit is fucked up. They believe this is because they don't know nothing. See, knowing separates you from belief. When you know, you ain't got to believe no more, because you know. Belief is still a doubtful situation where many people are stuck in their beliefs, and they start hating, jealous, they this, they that, because they don't know nothing. They don't even know they self. So the knowledge of self is very important for you to conquer the knowledge of the universe. If you don't know yourself, you can't know the universe nor the people around you. You just be judging, pointing fingers, talking shit. And you just a shit talker, non-active, non-making, non-creative individual. That doesn't make anything happen because you don't know yourself. That's why it's good to know yourself. You know, the earth, the universe provides for you all the time. Look at the trees, the way they grow. Do you think only trees grow? Gold grows, diamonds grow. Freaking the earth grows, everything in the earth grows, even stones grow. Bro, you think a stone just popped up as a stone? A stone is just like how a diamond form or a gold form or anything forms in the earth. That's how stones form from the all of these, things coming together, all of these particles, everything in the earth joining together, the vitamins of the earth, the molecules, everything pulled together from the sun, rain, and all the different weathers, strains. You know what I'm saying? That's what forms things. And the same way the trees grow, everything forms and grows in the earth, even wealth. So people, the minute they were trying to keep you out of your land, it wasn't because they were trying to tell you that Africa is bad, or they're trying to warn you from going to your own place where your ancestors from. They're not trying to treat you good. They're not trying to be nice to you. They're fucking you over. Whole time you think mentally, oh, I ain't going there because people starving, because they showing me people dying of hunger in Africa. They're lying. They set that shit up. They set up that shit. White supremacists is the only reason why anybody in Africa ever starved. Nobody in Africa ever starved off the demise or after their own people's problems, or never. It's always white supremacy starting some type of fucking insight. They instigate freaking poverty and war, bro. That's what they've been doing their whole freaking existence on Earth, yo. That's what they've been doing. It's in their DNA to go to war. They're doggish, bro. They're war animals, warmongers. That's why when I see good, nice white people I got love for them. I got some good white friends right now. It's really cool, and I really appreciate them. But when I see these white supremacists, warmongers, Nazi, crazy ass fucking German Shepherd mentality motherfuckers, they're the ones with the problem. This is not a thing against skin. This is a thing against the powers that be. Even the black people too that's appointed with them. Because you got some fake ass niggas that's a part of white supremacy. I'm telling you people, you know by now, right? You got niggas that's a part of white supremacy, whether you believe it or not. They get paid very well to work for their white slave master mentality and to push back the true rights of the people and hold their own people down. I could give you one name, Oprah, something like that. You know what I mean? There's people like that out there that get paid to shit on their own people. All right, so just want to be real. They wanted you to avoid Africa to avoid your wealth, so they could take your wealth, be wealthy on it, and sell you back your own shit. You go out and buy gold, right? You buy your gold ring, a gold earring, a gold bracelet. That came from your country. You could have built that yourself had you been home. You could have got that smelted and made that shit yourself had you been home, claiming your land and title to your wealth that the universe gave you, your land, your own place. But no, you stuck over there in the place they got you to be a slave. See, when you were brought to America and all these places, you weren't meant to be nothing but a slave for them. So now that you're physically free, people in America, they think they're free because they don't have no chains on their ankles, but they got them another way. They got them in a system where they like, you gonna work here for these dollars. It's another form of slavery because you lost your wealth of the land that gave you everything, gold, food, every goddamn thing that made you wealthy for real. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Money is fake. Them dollar bills are some fake ass notes they give you to pretend like, to make you waste your whole life and time chasing that shit. Meanwhile, you ain't got no gold, silver, or land, which is the real wealth, right? The real wealth of the land. The land is everything. Matter of fact, the gold and the silver ain't got nothing on the land. Because if you got land, you could have food forever, sell food, get food, have food, give food to your children, give food to your friends, sell food to your freaking enemies, sell food to your fucking counterparts, whatever. Land. So that's the wealth. They took your land, told you, oh, stay over here in America with this little piece of house and adorn it, yeah, and then work for these dollar notes, these fucking fake ass reserve notes that don't mean shit but depreciate every fucking day. It goes down. Dollar goes down in value like a mother. So if you stacking up dollars, you really ain't stacking up no wealth. You got to get some land, houses, gold. So let's be real, you know. Let's be real. Let's talk about reality.
And recreate
Please like
the
and
wealth
share.
of Africa. The reality is that there are resources on the ground. There are resources in the earth of Africa. And these resources are spiritual resources. When the land feels sorry for its people, just like we used to do when it was not raining, we collect grain and whatever. We go to the mountains, we go to the rivers, and we speak to the spirits of the land and say, we're in trouble. We want rain. We will not walk back from those caves with our feet dry. The rains will be following behind us. We have an explosion right now. For me, this should have been CNA news, but we don't want it to be CNA news because then the perpetrators and the thieves of our economy would all of a sudden rush there to go and commercialize that and take that gold away and move it up into London. London cannot sell gold. They don't even have one open cast mine that is gold. How can they be the biggest sellers of gold in the world?
Exactly.
They are stealing it.
See? Stealers, thieves. And then these people are thieves in them. And then they come back and they point fingers at every fucking body. This is what we're dealing with on earth. This is the worst shit we're dealing with on earth. It's the reason for so much crime. It's the reason for so much poverty. It's the reason why so much people are struggling on earth. Because we have some fucking thieves that live among us for thousands of years now. And they walking around smiling, acting like they fucking cool and they're good. That's what they do. They steal every fucking thing we have from our land. All our people shit, our ancestry, our knowledge, our gold, every fucking thing they could find. They digging in for our shit. They got the nerve to come around and come and tell us we're looters and you're looting the stores in America. Then if you fucking keep the people poor, steal all their shit and keep them in slavery, knowing damn well you got them people in money slavery in America, all over the world, people in money slavery. They know they got them in money slavery. But then when bumbleclad people them now start loot and take everything from the stores, are breaking the stores whenever shit get bad. They're looting the stores. This is terrible. This is terrible. These shows you what these niggers, these sisters and brothers, they're messed up. They're thieves and they're this and they're that and they're looting the stores. Get the fuck out of here, you white supremacist bastards, with your American bullshit, your European shut the fuck up. This goes for y'all. Whoever loved it, I hope some people find this interesting and like this video. Whenever you hear them saying that shit, tell them to shut the fuck up. Tell them to shut the fuck up, because they fucking the biggest robbers and thieves the world has ever seen. They still robbing us right now to this day, and they don't want to pay us back for the shit that our fathers did for them. Our fathers built their fucking, what all of them running right now and worshiping, acting like they so big fucking time with their nose in the fucking ear. I'm tired of it. I'm gonna cuss every fucking day about this shit as of now. With the nose in the blood clot ear, acting like you're so fucking special, Mr. White Supremacist. I'm not talking about you regular everyday white people that's cool with us, black people that like us and appreciate us as people and support us. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the white supremacist nose in the ear kind, acting like he's fucking better than black people, knowing damn well. Do your fucking research and know the truth that you're a fucking thief. Your fucking whole lineage is a thief. Your whole fucking family is a thief. Your grandfather is a thief. Your mama a thief. Your daddy a thief. Your whole people, your whole fucking family a thief, nigga. Cracker. Now, I ain't here to disrespect nobody, and I'm not here to shit on nobody, but let's keep it 100 with the truth. I'm tired of hearing all these lies and people running around acting sweet like they so fucking good. Knowing damn well they're pretending because they can't fucking stand up to the truth and don't want to speak on it. I want an apology. I don't want my fucking money. YouTube, Facebook, all you rich fuckers, I want my money. I want my money. Send me my money for everything I do. And I want my reparation money to all you government leaders and thieves of the land that I come from and my ancestors come from. I want my, I don't want no damn money. I want my wealth. Everything you owe me. I want 50 cars, 25 mansions, because I got a lot of people I gotta put up. They need places to live. I need fuck 40 acres and a mule. I'm gonna need 400 acres. And 400 horses. Fuck a mule. Since y'all wanna be mean and stingy, since y'all wanna act like y'all don't know what y'all stole, I'm about to revamp the whole thing. Fuck your 40 acres of your mule. I want 400 acres for myself and 400 horses. Fucking playing with me. Watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep this word going until this word manifests. This word is gonna manifest. Because a lot of y'all are dark, freaking minded, like you don't get it. You come from darkness. We come from darkness. That's where our home. That is our home. You know what I mean? And we're gonna keep our home, which is before the home that you think is our home. We have no origin because we are everything. We are the existence. We are civilization. We are the people. We are every blood clotting. Now, I'm not gonna knock down nobody no more, but the truth is the truth, and we got to let it be told. Let me hear what the brother has to say more.
From African economies. So I want us to talk about, does the continent of Africa have a spiritual connectivity to its wealth? We celebrate our land, celebrate our rains, and our land, and the spirits of the land reward us with welfare. And as we speak right now, as of the last 2 weeks, we can make it official news. There has been a best of a mountain. not, and I'm glad that the Belgians and the French people have not found it before the local people did. The whole village is there with pens. I will send you the video after the conference. You can see how you edit it and edit it. But a whole mountain, not nuggets, a whole mountain full of gold. And the black people are there to harvest and change their economic structures. Some people watching out there and say, no. Now we need to get economic businesses. We need to get people who can come and collect it, and so that we can make some. We don't want any involvement.
Exactly.
Now that you use gold as currency, land is rewarding its people. And until the European understands.
Yo, Europeans. Yo, you see, you gotta realize Europeans are something else, yo. Europeans will make you think you're stupid so they can rob you. That's how Europeans work. They're very tricky. It's just. No, like I said, I gotta always say this. I'm not knocking any European people. I'm talking about the European white supremacist fussy hole that always wants to dictate and control every single fucking thing on earth. Okay? They don't want you to have no type of a voice or opinion or know anything. Like you don't know nothing. You know, you're just a dumbass. You don't know shit. They know. That's how they fucking work. They want to pretend like they know everything, and the shit you know don't mean nothing. You're a knockoff. This is how they fucking act, bro. It fucking irritates me because I got a brain in my fucking head, and I'm tired of seeing these little white faced motherfuckers pay look at me funny like they know some shit and I don't know. You know, when really it's my people that civilize these motherfuckers. They ain't no shit till they run into my people. They were still eating raw meat till they ran into my people. And this is the research and the reality of fucking facts of life. And these people got the nerve now to come around, steal every fucking thing, make excuses to why they want to run our shit and be up in our show, why we need them all the time. When we built all this shit. Why would I need you when I built all your shit? Why would I need you to tell me anything when you needed to build your shit, you needed to fucking take my whole family as slaves? So my wife could wash your fucking plates and wash your clothes. Meanwhile, you try to rape her, and you fucking, you know, and you see, I couldn't live in slavery days when I think about that shit. And I only want to think about that shit because I think it's a part of the mental decapitation, where they trying to decapitate your way. They want to cut your head off, you know, black man. Black man. These people want to cut the head off of us. If they liked us, we would have known. They do not like us, yo. If they liked us, we would have seen it. We're not stupid nor blind. If the people really love us, you'd have got love from them. They would have came to you from all corners of the world showing you love and appreciation. They show you who they are. They do not love you, nigga. So you keep on hating yourself and you causing more problems for us being a fucking perpetrator, betrayal ass nigga. So it's time for you to step up out your bitch assness and stop fucking off with that European shit and start being real with your people. Stop being like them. You're adopting your slave master fucking mentality. Acting just like them, treating your brother just like how your fucking slave master would treat him. And this is the problem with our people. We having more problems with ourselves than anybody else. Black people's biggest problem is black people. I could say it all day, every day to anybody who wish to hear. I don't care who feel like big and bold and bad. The truth is black people's biggest problem is black people. Because if black people unite, Nubian people, I'm saying Nubian if you don't like being called black, Nubian, whatever you want to call, but if we unite on all levels and realize that we are not different at all, but the same people with the same vibrations flowing through us, one people, but say differences, we all have our little similarities. Yes, as people in our looks and everything, we all have our little differences also. But we are one people as art. Blood flow through the vein of every man, right? And this is how we have to focus and look. And when you see how we get fought by other people, Asians and white people, are we going to fight ourselves? So we say, yeah, black people, biggest problem is black people. Because if they unite, nobody can fight you. Nobody can stop your people. When you're united, nobody can stop you. Think about this shit. When you're united together, nobody can stop you. No other country or nation can stop a united black race. I'm telling you. Nubian people are powerful people. That's why they had to brainwash the fuck out of you to make sure you hate yourself. Why you think they brainwashed you so hard? Because they knew if you fucking unite, they can't do nothing with you. So they made sure you hate yourself. They made sure some of you people hate each other. They made sure that they did a program. They did MK. They did every program they could. They ran 1,000 programs on niggas. You know? You don't know that. If you don't know, that means you need to open up and talk to us more, the people. Talk to each other. Because my DNA is telling me the truth. My internal meditations are giving me the truth. So if you're not seeing these things, then you need to talk to me. And I'll tell you, we can start enlightening and uplifting each other on that mental space so we could get that knowledge out there and spread it instead of being docile, sitting down being just like these people you see every day, following the trends you see. So you become just like everybody else. You're not even standing out no more because you lost yourself following everything you see. Trending. But you're not trending for being you. You're trending for being just like the next nigga trending. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody's following everybody. We need to get back into our own vibrations. Tap in and unite. That's it. That's the game right now. That's it right now.
Yes. They will constantly be in the business of thinking they can take resources without actually recognizing where it is coming from. I think.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Is it that our leaders have, especially the leaders in Africa and the continent, is it because they have gotten a Europeanized education, so to speak? They have been Europeanized. That's why they are not leading as they should?
You have said it better than I could. Many times the Western world wants to say these African leaders. But I beg to differ. These are not African leaders. These are European leaders. These are Africans who grew up in mission schools, who grew up in European-based education systems and structures. They were fed, they were captured by the Europeans. Some of them graduated from European universities, American universities. And they come back to Africa with their bow ties, nice little jackets, hemmed hair, as leaders. And then you want to say African leaders. They're not African leaders. I mean, I could speak frankly about my own ex-president, the late Robert Gabriel Mugabe, the most educated president in the whole world, with a villa in London, given doctorates by Oxford University, Cambridge University, Massachusetts University, New York, of Edinburgh, name it. He had 36 or 46 plus degrees behind his back, fully recognized as an academic. And then you come around one day and say, this African leader is wrong. I say, no, this is not our product. In terms of the software, that is, yes, he had some few elements that were African, which he still quarreled with the West because he adopted quite a diverse and very radical position when it comes to land. But you look at these leaders and you say, no. Mm-hmm. Don't say these are African leaders. These are your products as the Western world. You taught them, you educated them, you taught them to drink whiskey and to drink wines and have an appetite for caviar and drinking there and eating their salads with gherkins and olives. Then you walk back and say, these African leaders, they're not African because you've never seen them drinking traditional beer. You've never seen Robert Gabriel Mugabe in a traditional dress.
That's right.
You've never seen Kenyatta in Kenya dressed up like a traditional Kenyan. You've not seen.
Hey, Curvin, they just blocked your last message. Let me open that up so I can see that. Crystal, she said I'm cranky this morning. No, I'm not cranky at all. Actually, what it is I'm actually getting this knowledge and information out of here, and it's actually making me passionate, but not cranky. Don't do me like that. Hell, you ain't gotta do me like that. Talk about cranky. Gosh, but I tell you what, man, this is what it is, y'all. You see, a lot of times we try to speak our truth, and a lot of people, they found a way to make us look like we're, we're in some type of wrong for speaking when actions have been taken against us. And this is the thing we have to open our eye to, people. These people will murder our people, right? Hang our grandfather, rape our grandma. I mean, they'll do that shit action-wise and then come around and be mad at us for speaking. Now tell me if that makes sense to you. For somebody to take action to fuck up your people, fuck you up, disrespect you, shit on you in any way they possibly can, just to come around and act like you're wrong for speaking your truth and speaking against the fucker that's happening. And that's where you start to see these hypocritical, lying fucks for who they are. It makes me sick to my stomach, yo, to know that a motherfucker could rob, pillage, try to pretty much kill my people. You know what I'm saying? Did kill my people, rape my motherfucking sisters, rape my motherfucking ancestors, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me for all the cussing, but rape my damn people, right? And kill even our children. And then come to have the nerve to come around and talk about we should shut up. We should not say anything. We shouldn't speak. We shouldn't have a voice. You know, and it's 2021. I still see these crackers coming to me with this bullshit. Like, because I said something about the Dallas store owner a year ago that got messed up because he was running down and killed these black protesters with a sword. He tried to attack them with a sword, and some Asian, white people, and black people stumped him out within 10 seconds, and he was fucked up so bad he damn near, I think he died. Now, that ain't my fucking problem, nor is it my fault that happened. But here goes this 1 million white people, excuse me. Here goes 1 million white supremacists on my damn video. Y'all can go check out my video, Dallas store owner. It's on my channel. You can look it up in my video section. The Dallas store owner gets stumped out by angry mob. Right? I put up a video about it because I seen it when it happened. Now I'm gonna show you how these white supremacists work. I'm taking an example from that to show you how they work. They're a tricky set of fuckers now. Tricky little fuckers. You gotta be careful and beware when you're dealing with them, because they would trick your ass. This is how they got everything they got. This is how they got where they at now, and you still see black people crying how poor they are. And black people are still struggling. Let's be realistic. Let's be real. Let's stop sugarcoating and living in the fantasy world of this. Let's just be real and let's be honest. A lot of black people ain't no fucking millionaires. We got maybe 1% of our black people got millions. Maybe 1% of us. Out of 100% of black people, maybe 1% got a little decent shit going on, where they satisfied and financially free. Maybe. See, and the rest of them is fucking struggling on this earth financially because of the money system and embargoes set up against their countries. So depends on the country you live in, make it harder for you. Some people sell tons of cocaine and crack and heroin, so they always either getting rich or they dying by the police or thief or something. But we gonna leave them out of this conversation. This is for the hardworking individual grinding people that's trying to make it legitimately. It's always gonna be a struggle for black people that's trying to make it legitimately. Because the white fucking world has absorbed all the wealth they can and sucked it up to themselves, make sure the brain drain you, not only brain drain, but drain you of financial freedom. So when you have a good job, that job that you have is good, is paying you, but you should be getting paid 10 times more than you're getting right now. You should be getting 10 times more than you're getting right now, those jobs. Those jobs are way underpaid. They're underpaying everybody, especially if you're black, you're getting underpaid. You should be getting times 10 plus for your ancestors' work that they did without getting paid for free in the last 300-400 years, okay? 500 years. So there's a lot owed to you people. Now, I'm not trying to knock nobody. Once again, I got to keep saying that because a lot of white people, when you start speaking the truth, they think you're knocking them. And I'm going to repeat this again. Every time you start speaking the truth, a lot of white people think you're knocking them. But we're not here to knock skin color, baby. Y'all was the one that was doing that bullshit. That's why it's here now. You know why we got to speak about skin color now, white people? To all you white supremacists that don't understand, it's because of you. It's because of you. So don't you fucking put your nose in the air and look stupid now. Because you the one that was calling nigga, and have niggas looking down on niggas, talking shit to niggas, raping motherfucking people, family. And taking people out of their own land, taking away their knowledge of self and their name, and changing their name, and giving them a fucking number to make them a slave in your system. You the one that did that shit. So don't you dare fucking put your nose in the air and get all fucking Hasidity talking about, why are they so angry? The angry black man. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody angry but your ass. Because you the one that was fucked up and robbed us blind. Stole us from our lands. Goddamn did anything to trick us and give us a fake God. So somebody's fucked up and it ain't me. Somebody is messed up and it's you. You the reason why we gotta talk about skin color now. Because you the reason that you made our people hated because you hated our brown skin, our black skin, our dark skin, our melanin. You the one that had a problem with the shit. You the Mr. White Supremacist, you the problem. It's not me. I'm not here talking about you because I want to. It's because of what you did, motherfucker. It's time for y'all to come to grips with your reality and face that shit up and stop fucking being slick. Because you think we're all dummies or something. Because you think you put out so much video games, we're all supposed to be caught up in your video games and be slow to what the fuck you did and doing right now. You think you put out so much shit that we're supposed to be distracted. We should never know. We just can't possibly fucking know, right? Because you've put out so much video games and bullshit to distractions and movies and Hollywood shit that we should know what you're doing, right? We should be just dumbed down by now and happy that you gave us all this fucking iPhones and smartphones to play with, right? We shouldn't be talking about nothing, right? We shouldn't have a voice because we should be so dumb because we got an iPhone and a fucking Android, right? That's what you're saying, right? That's what these white supremacists are saying. They gave us all this shit so we could shut the fuck up. You got video games, don't you? You got all these nice cars, you got houses, you got all this pretty stuff. You shouldn't be talking about nothing. You should be quiet, nigger. That's what they're saying. That's their whole game. That's the way they've been playing from the get-go. Give you some plastic and morsels and sell you the fuck out, then tell you to shut the fuck up. You shouldn't have an opinion. These are the people we've been dealing with. Okay? So my people, we're a wealthy people. We have always been a wealthy people. And that's the reason why they have always taken up counsel against us. Because their fucking poverty was draining their ass at one. They couldn't live in their ages. They were struggling and suffering. So they came and robbed our ass to make themselves have something. Okay? What you're looking at is survival. Okay? It's not no stupidity. These people ain't just dumb as fuck and think black people are fucking just nobodies or whatever. No, they know we're everything. They know. You think they don't know why you think all these white men are now trying to get with black women? I could do some deeper research with y'all with Dr. Phil Valentine. Shout out to Dagon Melissa for sending me info on that too. I was very glad to get that. That was very helpful for me and my studies. So shout out to Melissa wherever she at, you know what I'm saying? But Dr. Phil Valentine, man, powerful knowledge. And I'm not saying to believe everything everybody says or their research has to be yours, but you can learn a lot by listening and just opening your mind. You realize that these people try to control your mind with religion. That's the reason why this religion business has been so, for the last hundreds of years, they've been putting religion on you nonstop, haven't they? Right, Kervin? It's because they want to control you with their religion. Right, Crystal? That's the whole aim of the game, is to control you with a religion. That's why they split it up in so many pieces and put it everywhere. All right? It's all control. They all want to make you think that you're stupid while they control your shit. They're selling you back your own shit. They would take your house from you right now and sell it back to you tomorrow. That's what they're doing. All that gold you getting, all that stuff you buying is your shit. It was always yours.
The president of Gambia dressed up like an African. When you meet them at the Africa Union and United Nations, there are these little white colonized boys with red ties, blue suits, brown shoes and blue shoes, and etc. And you say these are African leaders. These are actually puppets who have been intoxicated with
Yep.
European knowledge systems, graduated from the corridors
I'ma
of
need that.
colonial educational system. By the time they are in power in Africa, how do you want us to take the blame as Africans to call them African leaders when the software that is inside their heads is not linked up to the hardware that is on the ground?
So in essence, are you saying then that those leaders need to go back to the traditional, the indigenous African spirituality, African way of life and
Yep.
and culture in order to get back Africa to where it should be, or to where yes, it should be.
For saying the least people think that when I talk about being African, I'm simply talking about dressing and food and dance. I'm talking about the entire understanding, because if you say 60% or 80%, in some certain cases, your community is indigenous, and you come in as a Eurocentric leader who is detached, dissociated from his people that he claims to be leading. The question I have for you, then what are you leading? When your people that you're supposed to be leading, number one, don't know you. Number two, don't understand you. Number three, they don't even practice the culture that you are practicing. In your own private lounge, you are listening to Mozart, you're listening to classic music, you're listening to, in your own private space, you don't eat traditional foods. In your own wardrobe.
Look, a lot of these black people, and I said it the other day in a Curvin. I said it the other day and I was right. I started to think deeply and I say, you know what? A lot of these black people that we think are African people, black people, they're not black anymore. They transfer their mind over to white supremacy. They started eating all that poison food and all the stuff that they eat and drink and the way they act and their mind, they're changed. They're not black anymore. Those are white people in black skin. And here he goes telling that truth. It's a fact, bro. All them people you think are black people, they're not all black people, bro. Some of them are white people in black skin because their mind already changed from the earth tone, from the nature. They already severed. They severed the attachment that they had with nature. Now they're fake and plastic and they doing all type of shit that's against nature and the universe. So these black people now that's doing that shit against nature and the universe are not even black no more. They're no longer considered original people. Their origin is lost. They cut themselves off from the real. So now the people are just like, these people are they have the mentality of their slave master, just like them. So you know what I mean? They're not who they're supposed to be anymore. That's it. Simple. Facts. Here you talk it right there. Real talk.
In your own spirituality, as a leader of a nation, when there's a catastrophe, this is when you call the people of the land and say, we have an emergency. What do? The priests come forward, the old women come forward, the youth and the virgins come forward. Virgins go to the rivers to collect water. The old women go to the villages, collect the grain. They mix it up together. They come together. A community works together to find a solution to a problem. Before we can even talk about Jesus and the Bible and etc., we have a network of community conversation that precedes and intervenes in the case when there's catastrophes. Now, these leaders with their small little bow ties and tight-fitting suits are totally disassociated, disconnected to the people, firstly, to the spirits of the land, secondly, and to the ethos of the history from where they are coming from. A good leader must be asking himself, how were they solving this problem in the past? How do I solve this problem in the present? Who do I consult in case of the problem? Who do I consult? That knowledge system is altogether mismanaged, misappropriated, and misunderstood. We cannot call them African leaders. Just call them puppets of the colonial system. 1 second, give me 1 second exactly.
people think the key to losing weight only has to deal with
Real
two
stuff
factors,
here.
diet and exercise.
This is some good stuff.
Yes, my sisters and brothers, we have with us Bishop Maponga Joshua. I just want to say hello to Brother James. Brother James Julius, you are watching us. Tony, you are watching and waving. I welcome all of you. I hope you're enjoying the program with Bishop Maponga Joshua, all the way from South Africa. He's from Zimbabwe. So thank you so much for tuning in as we are hearing about our mother continent, the continent of Africa, and what has been happening there. Bishop Maponga, you are back with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
Yeah, man, it's real. I like
Yes,
this one.
so
right
I
here.
just want to thank the viewers. I see
Yeah, this was a good one.
and more. Over to you.
Yeah, man. So I like the way this man talking that truth right here, man. This was the right one for me to pick out and show you people that the earth keep creating. The universe never stop giving us. Never stops. If you plant seeds right now, the seeds is going to grow into trees. See, we have to leave human beings sometime into their foolishness. Whenever you see people getting wicked and foolish around you, leave them alone. Leave them alone. If they don't take any talking and you try to teach them and you try to give them the right thing and they keep denying you or they not want to hear, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Watch what happens. They will beat themselves. And after they beat themselves and then they learn from their own wrongs that they've messed up, they will come back around and say, shit, I should have tried your way. I knew it would from the get-go. Sometimes a human being lives in denial for a long time. People could live in denial for years. White supremacy is still in denial right now that they're defeated. Yeah, but they're defeated. They know they are, but they're in denial. They can't believe it because they thought they were going to win with their bullshit. With their New World Order, they thought the New World Order would have started already and everybody would be ready to turn into a robot. But people are not that fucking stupid. See, people appreciate love their real life. A lot of people appreciate love themselves. They like life. They like what God blessed them with. They like the universe and nature. Not everybody is into that New World Order bullshit, want to fucking attach themselves to robots and act, become fucking zombified. So it's gonna be a revolution. And they act like they didn't know. So when they see all these people standing up and fighting now and all the, because when we talk about blacks and whites, you gotta realize it's not even about color anymore. It's about money and power now. So the only people that's still hating on skin color is the dumbass white supremacists and the KKK idiots, the Nazis, them where hate color, where world thinking the whole world should be white and blue-eyed. Those are the dummies. Okay, you can separate them from the rest of the powers that be, because it's a separate power structure. We're fighting against not only color haters, but people who are fighting over money power. So if you're poor, now they look at you the same way as if you're black. Like when white people used to look at black people and say, oh, you're black, you're no good. Now it's switched over to, oh, you're poor, you're no good. Because now the people with the money now is money power. So now you got black people who got millions and even billions of dollars that would treat you worse than even a white man will. Because you got white people right now that will show you love. You got white people right now that will show you love. And you got a black billionaire that will shit on you because his mentality is just like the European. He's been trained by them to be just like them, to act just like them, and to hate on you just like they would. You know what I'm saying? And belittle you and keep you down, and beat your ass. So this is the reality we're dealing with. So you're going to always have the problem on your own people too. Don't ever think that you're just going to face it from the white supremacy or white people that don't like blacks. You're going to face your own black people that hate their own self. They don't like black people too. Kind of like that Bigsby dude on Dave Chappelle. Yeah.
So the story of Congo becomes important because, and I needed the African leaders to hear this very clearly, that we can never say we are free as Africa until all of us are free. And the freedom of Congo, the support of Congo, the stability of Congo, speaks of the stability of the entire continent. For one big reason, Congo is our economic hub, our agricultural hub, our historical cradle. From Nigeria to South Africa. If Congo is not free, Africa will never be free.
Yeah.
The entire internet market right now, cell phones and computers,
Depends on the Congo.
are funded by Congo.
Coltan.
The minerals that are used for the cell phone that is in your hand,
Coltan.
that's Congo.
Coltan from the Congo.
The technology we are talking about in the world can
They're trying to stick him up.
not thrive without Congo. With storages of power, that resource is found in Congo. If the African leaders can put aside 15 to 20 million per country, multiply that by 54 countries, and begin to build industries in Congo that manufacture cell phones, batteries for storages, and build a stock exchange using the mineral resources that are in Congo, the story of Africa will change.
Exactly.
For the better.
Exactly.
But this is not just wealth that is economic. This is wealth that is spiritual. Because this wealth is attached to its people.
Exactly.
You cannot get African wealth without understanding the spiritual connectivity that this wealth has to its people. And I think many of our foreign leaders, including our African leaders, seem to undermine the value of African spirituality when it comes to wealth creation and economic structures. We pray as Africans so that it rains. So it's not just that we are connected to the seasons, we are connected to the minerals, and our spirituality becomes the DNA through which the continent is running. And until our leaders begin to understand it, we are talking about.
So I'm hearing you saying that, until the Democratic Republic of Congo is freed, then Africa can be freed. And I will, by extension, say, until Africa is freed, then we in the diaspora will be freed.
I say that because Congo has capacity to carry the whole continent with food supply. And by the way, the other day, as of 2 weeks ago, water has now been registered as a rare commodity on the stock exchange in New York and in London. And Africa still remains one of the major suppliers of fresh water in the world. And in Africa here, the only place we can talk about when you talk about water and rain is our equator, which is Congo. The biggest rivers. If you can put power stations in some of those rivers, you have enough power to light up the whole continent. If you can plow, you have enough to feed the whole continent and the whole world. I beg to be corrected. But the quality of the land and soil in Congo and the river in Congo is to such an extent that actually Congo is the central umbilical cord, embryo, that connects the entire continent. Without us speaking Congo, until African presidents and leaders, both on mainland, in diaspora, can begin to talk the plight of Congo, we have not started. As I'm talking to you right now, Congo is a jungle. In the midst of that jungle, the Chinese and the Europeans have made runways, airports, no immigration, no passports, The same rules they tell us. They drive their 747 aeroplanes into those jungles.
You see that shit?
Load up
You see what I'm
those
talking about?
aeroplanes.
This is what I'm talking about,
With
yo.
mi-
This is what I'm talking about. They have the nerve to come into all of our any one country that we fucking have. Build airport, runway. They got the nerve to fly in, come into our places with no fucking regard or no care, with no passport, no nothing. But then tell us we can't come to their fucking place without a passport and a visa. Meanwhile, they come into our place without one. Private jets and private this and confidential shit. Like they come into your place with a fucking spaceship. But you can't go to their country for a regular day. Meanwhile, they bring in confidential secret affairs into your shit. It's obvious we're dealing with demons, yo. We're dealing with some dark, demonic people. And that's the only way I could explain it, because you can't just be a human and be that just hypocritical or wicked like that, just being a regular person. These people are way more than just regular people. They're wicked, evil, demonic motherfuckers. Because, yo, how you gonna come into my country with no freaking card, no nothing, just come in free and go as you please and bring shit, try to buy out my shit, sell out my shit, fuck up the people. But then, if I want to visit your country, I gotta have a passport, a visa, I gotta cross the border, I gotta go through paperwork, get tested, all type of shit. But you freely bring a disease to everybody else's country though, and drop it off for free. Drop it off. All your disease to kill people, but you want us to get all type of shit to come visit our. You know, these people are fucking. It just shows you how they want to control you. That's how they get so wealthy. They control you down to the T. They control you from the tax to the fucking payments you make on everything. They control it all. And that's the problem with the system. They got too much fucking control. It's time for us to shut it down. We need to rebuild this. We need a new system, right? We need a new system. This system ain't working for us. Because if you could come to my country just how you want, I should be able to come to your shit whenever the fuck I please. Because I ain't hurt nobody. And you got more bodies. They the ones killing our people. They got bodies on them. But yet still they could go everywhere. I ain't murdered nobody. But I'm looked on as a fucking criminal and I can't travel to certain places and all that shit. You see? These are the things they do. It's fucked up and it's two-faced. It's hypocritical. We have to start waking up to these things and change these things. You can't no longer let these hypocrites continue to control this world and this universe we live on. This is our time. We can't let it be their time and not ours. It's our time. Like I said, I want 50 mansions, 400 horses, and 400 or some acres of land, yo. That's stolen from me in America and other parts of the world, Africa. So I got land. I should have land in America, land in Africa, and land in Jamaica. Fucking play with me. Tired of this white supremacist bullshit thinking that everything belongs to them and you gotta answer to them. And when the fuck did y'all become everybody's boss? Telling people they gotta take a vaccine. When did y'all become everybody's freaking boss? Who told y'all that y'all was everybody's fucking boss? White supremacy. I'm asking you a question. Where are they? See, they do not support us. That's why none of them are here to answer. Because they don't give a fuck about niggas. Niggas out here running around thinking these people give a fuck about you. If they gave a fuck, one of them would be here to represent and answer my fucking questions. Who the fuck told y'all some type of boss? That y'all could tell people they need a vaccine. They should stay home. You shouldn't work. You gotta shut down. Who made them the boss? Y'all made them the boss. That's why they could run your shit. And that's what I'm trying to. This video is very powerful. Share it, like it, tell a friend to tell a friend. This information is powerful. Who made white supremacists the fucking boss of anybody? Who made them the boss? Who told them they could shut down shit and control your fucking shit to the T? Who told them? You gave them the power. The people gave them that power. When they told you, you need this and you need that, you should have told them, I don't need shit. Fuck off. That's what the people should have did. I don't need nothing shit. You said, fuck off. But instead, people, oh, do I need this, Mr. White Man? Okay, Mr. White Supremacist Man, I take the paperwork. I don't even know what it's for, but I'm going to use it. Okay, Mr. White Supremacist? That's the problem with the fucking world. Accepting all of the shit that these supremacists, white power leaders brought to you to control you. Signed off on the shit without knowing what it was for. Signed off on a birth certificate. Signed off to get a social security number and become a slave in the system. Signed off to fucking go get this job that's entitled you be a slave to that job for minimum wage. Sign off to be a fucking, to be anything in a system because you let them control your narrative. So now you don't control your own life. These people are telling you, come to work, go to jail. You just jaywalk. I'm gonna carry you to jail. I'll sign this paperwork. Get in the handcuffs. Go over here. Go to church. Worship a white Jesus. Think about this shit. Pay attention. Learn this bullshit. Watch this Hollywood movie. Eat your popcorn. Go watch these new movies. They're dictating everything people do, and people think they're free. Meanwhile, they just following the narrative that these fuckers are giving them. See how free are you when you wake up every day following the motherfucking leader that tells you what to eat and what to do? Are you free? You sure? Have you planted a tree? Did you plant a fucking seed, nigga? Did you grow a plant? You're not free. If you ain't grew one tree for a year or two past, you're not free yet. You think you're free, but you're not. If you plant some fucking seeds and you grow some trees in the last 2 to 3 years, maybe you got some level of freedom. But if you ain't did that shit, ask yourself again. Stop playing yourself. We're living in this supremacist system, this matrix they call it, which is fake. It's not real. The system you live in is not real. You think it's real because they made it look real because you think money is real. But the minute all that shit falls, you see that the only thing matters is the land you live on, the food you have to eat, the water to drink. That's it. All the other shit you fighting over. Human beings have lost their fucking minds is what I'm saying. They've lost it totally. They're fucking walking around following these European white supremacists and thinking that that's life. To chase down these Benz and Beamers and compete with each other to see who could get the best things. Is that real? Is that real? Or is that a fantasy you bought into? Thinking it's real. You think it's real until the day you die. Go to the grave thinking all that shit was real. When real is love and time spent with your loved ones. That's what real is. Real is balancing with nature, universe, and loving and caring for the people around you and having that love reciprocated to feel that good vibration of energy. That's it. All the other shit is fugazi. It was sold to you. You bought into it. You gave value to it. You gave value to the things these Europeans gave you. And now you think that shit is worth working your whole life for. So you're working your whole life. You turn 50, now 60 years old. You got your little savings, so you bought a nice house and a Benz. That's what you work your whole life for. A nice house and a Benz. Missed out on your whole fucking reality of love with people and family and children. That's the real fucking life. That's wealth. Health, children, family, love, care. The attention you get from these lovers, giving each other the attention, working together to build. That's the life. All that other shit that y'all chasing, y'all want all the money and the mansion and the car. By the time you get old and gray, that shit don't mean shit to you. I meet a lot of people right now that's in their 50s that got nice house and cars and they're miserable as fuck because their whole younger life, they threw it away chasing that shit. And they just got it now at 55 years old, 60 years old. Old as hell, just talking about they balling. Who wants to be an old baller, nigga? Is that life? Old balling ass gray hair, nigga? Come on, man. You better wake up and love today. Don't follow these old fucking skis ass niggas that's tricking you, following Europeans, acting like they're doing so well now because they got their bands and they got their nice house. Bro, that's not life. It's not the real fucking happiness. That's just the shit that the white man put in front of you to make you think that's life. That's not life. That's not reality. That's not the shit that brings happiness. Happiness comes from you knowing yourself and loving your people. Having the time to find love, make love with your counterpart, your partner. Have beautiful children. Manifest that power in the universe of love and reverence with each other. Where you bond with the female or whoever you with and create life force, create children. That's wealth. That's life. They're trying to put all the other shit in front of you to distract you from having life, from making life, from creating more life with your beautiful partner. They're blocking your energies. They're trying to distract you from reality and put you in a fantasy, make you chase vanity. It's the biggest counterpart. It's the biggest thing they use to throw you off. Things, plastic, gold, things. We're already a wealthy people. They took our wealth from us when they took the knowledge and try to keep it bottled up somewhere where they're not telling you and then feeding you fake shit. Little stupid ass movies and cartoons they make up and put on TV. That's what they want to fool you up with, that bullshit, so you don't have the real thing in you anymore. Instead, you walking around like a fucking shell, empty, because you no longer have the real teachings inside of you, twirling in you to inspire you and constantly motivate you to do bigger and better things. Instead, you're living off of some little low frequency, Humpty Dumpty, 3 pigs, and a fucking wolf type vibe. That's what they got you going with, and people, we have to change that shit.
That's why I'm sitting here. Say I'm gonna talking these real. Anytime I find the real people, we're gonna kick it out there, let people see it, and narrate our own opinion on that shit. Cause we tired of fucking living under white supremacy law, made them think, oh, they're the only smart ones and everybody else stupid. Nigga, please get the fuck out of here, crack. You ain't I want my 50 mansions, 400 and something acres, and I want 400 fucking horses. Matter of fact, 50 cars. I got a lot of people who want vehicles. I want trucks, cars, bikes, everything. For all the people that need them, I'm gonna get them one by one, white supremacy. You got 50 million cars and bikes sitting on empty lots right now, white supremacy. You, Mr. White Man, took our shit, built up all this shit, now you got it up, posed up on the land for niggas to kill themselves for. Like that shit is valuable, more than my fucking life. We want all them Hummers you got parked on them empty lots over there, all them empty lots full of Hummers and Benzes and all that shit. We want all them motherfuckers. We gonna come for that shit. I'm telling you, we coming for that shit. And not with money. Not with money. Remember, I'm gonna tell you that blood clot. There's getting ready to be some major changes. My spirit feels it. And whenever my spirit feels it, it's coming. I'm telling you. My name is G-Terra for a reason. It's not just G-Terra because I just chose to be your G-Terra. It's G-Terra for a reason. I'm have a purpose on this land. I'm full of purpose and I know my mission. And if you don't know yours, you should find it. But I'm here for a purpose. And I'm telling you, when my spirit is clicking like this, it's getting ready to be some major changes. It doesn't matter who believes me or not. I know myself better than people know me. You know what I mean? People don't know. Who knows you better than yourself? Nobody does. Only God, our creator in you, can know you better than yourself. When I say and feel this way, some shit is coming. All right? All these people would think they got it sweet, around here showing off on people because you got nice things. You low down pieces of shit. I don't mean to do that to YouTube and all the people that's watching, but it really irks and fucking digs in my bones to know that people could be so fucking dumb and low. As a man now that's mature and grown up, I realize how stupid people are. Not everybody, but many people are dumb as a fucking corn. They're dumb as a fucking stub of corn, or dumb as a doorknob. How the fuck do you get your freaking priceless ass to look at somebody else's priceless ass and say, look, I just bought me a Benz. Look at me show off on you today. Or I just bought me this nice car. I got some nice clothes. I'm going to show off on you. Do you see how stupid you fucking look and sound and are? That's another human being, yo. No matter what you got, they're going to be worth more than the shit. You understand what I'm saying to you? No matter what the fuck you got and attain, that human being over there is still worth more than whatever you have. His life is priceless. That's all. That's why I say shit. Stupid motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, people out here trying to act like their shit more valuable than you. Showing off with their shit like, oh, like you can't have it too. Let me tell you something. See all them lots up, them empty lots curving? They got trucks, Hummers, and Benzes on there for you, my brother. Okay? They got them on there. You're more wealthy and more priceless and worth more than all them shits they could ever advertise to you. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them school you. Alright? So I had to get that out there. People try to act like their valuables are worth more than somebody. Nigga, you ain't got nothing more valuable than me. And you ain't never gonna have nothing more valuable than me. Ever in your life. Period. You can never find nothing more valuable than yourself and the people you're looking at. We made the things that you're giving value to, motherfuckers. Goddamn crackers, dumb as anybody that thinks that these shits got value that much more than people. You are a stupid fuck and you're trying to trick these kids and trick people. There is nothing on this earth more valuable than the people. Nothing. Don't bumbleclot, bring it to me. Don't bring it to the people. Fucking wake the fuck up and start treating people right and make them know, look, I know you're a priceless person. There's nothing I can have that's more valuable than you. You are God's creation, the universal creation. You are everything. You are the priceless one. With our hands, we could fashion anything on this earth. We could fashion cars, bikes, screws, nails, hammers, tools, whatever the fuck you think of, our hands built. So don't you ever give anything more value than you give me, your brother, and your sisters, and your mother and father. We are the fucking salt of the earth. We are the purpose, the reason. We are for everything. We are. So don't let these people kill you with no remorse, and stand up for yourself. Fight for your rights. Fight for your life. You gotta fight. Keep your opinion. Be true to yourself. Have a fucking voice. Speak if you feel like speaking. Be good. Have good intentions, but do what you feel like doing is right. You know what I mean? I say, if it's right, do it. Don't let nobody tell you no fuck shit, because they ain't no blood clot better than you. And they don't have nothing more priceless than you are valuable more than you. You are everything on this motherfucker. You are the purpose of the earth and time. Without you, time has no existence. Time has no purpose. Time don't even want to fucking exist without you. So you are everything, people. Don't let these bumbuckler people here try to fool you. You hear me? I say, fire burn them fools for real, Curvin. You see me? Them they are tell too much fucking lie, man. They are try to trick people up. People are here dumbed down. That the motherfuck people are here worshiping vanity. Acting like they better than me. Nigga, you ain't got shit. I got a bet. Nigga, I got nice shit. I'm about to have everything I ever wanted on the fucking planet. Every fucking thing. And you can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Because what? I'm priceless. And the minute you look in the mirror and realize that about yourself, you will wake up from all your dumb ass thinking. Because you realize that none of that shit that you're chasing is more valuable than you are. Therefore, you should not give your life for these things. Some people gave their life for fucking chasing shit that they won't even have. They don't have, like, you know, don't get caught up in the hype. Let's finish this video.
Minerals and resources, and they fly out to their own countries, leaving no trace or benefit to the local people. Companies such as Apple, Samsung's, United Nations talk about child labor. The cell phones we are holding in our hands are a result of child labor. 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds are deep in the mining tunnels looking for coal train, which makes the cell phone you hold in your hand. And then you walk up to United Nations with a microphone in your head and write policies about child labor. And you are using a cell phone that is a result of child labor.
That doesn't add up at all. Wow. Bishop Maponga, we are about to wrap up now, and I just want to thank you so much for your time on speaking to us all the way from the continent of Africa, telling us about what is happening, especially in the Congo, our spirituality and our wealth. Any final words that you want to leave with us? I just want to say hello to Claudia Sadler, who is also watching us, a normal, regular guest on our program. So the last words
by admitting and challenging the countries that are surrounding Congo. That speaks to Uganda, that speaks to Rwanda, that speaks to Central Republic, that speaks to Angola, that speaks also to Zambia. Because these foreign elements from Europe are actually using these neighboring countries to destabilize Congo. It's a fact that Rwanda is involved. It's a fact that Angola is involved. With all this gold that I'm telling you right now about, what is said about it, it is that all that gold will result in our African children buying guns to shoot and kill each other.
Damn.
There's no sad picture that I can portray of the evil of the colonial system than that. That convert the wealth of a country into murder. You convert resources into poverty. So people are now digging gold. You have 2 kgs, 5 kgs, 10 kgs of gold. Multiply that by stock exchange. Every one person in that village are millionaires. But they'll take all those millions and give them to Russia for AK-47s, give them to America for guns, and they start hunting each other in the night and shooting and killing each other over ideologies and political influences that are all driven by the Western economy.
Exactly.
We want to challenge and send a call to the Congo people that please don't buy guns. I know for security is important. Build roads, build hospitals, create an economy that is viable for yourself and leave a legacy for your children. And in conclusion, until Congo is free, Africa will never be free.
Most
You
people
heard
think
it.
that
You hear it. You hear it. You hear it. You hear it. I'm not going to even let that commercial run. Bump that. Man, that was deep right there. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to touch on that topic because a lot of people are not speaking about these things. People are caught up into the gossip of the world and the superstar status football players, all type of little bullshit that really doesn't matter to our upliftment and knowledge of the universe and who we really are. And you know, there's a secret thing about Gold Mountain, and this is what I want y'all to understand about this earth is that a lot of people say shit they don't know. You know, they heard something about the white man said, and some European said it or whatever, and they just jump all over it thinking they know some shit, but they never knew. They just hear in a documentary, and they never really did the research to know for themselves. Now, here's what we have found out lately is that this universe right here, right? This is very old. The universe has been given to our people for millions of years. Everything that we have gotten from the earth is provided from the earth, naturally, coming from the earth itself, from manifestations of the meditation of the God mind, Almighty Creator live in mankind, in man, in I and I. See, for millions of years we've been walking around, the day to the Most High God has been walking around with us, in us. God right here, in flesh, living in us on a spiritual level, meanwhile moving on this level. So I'm saying, so these are the things having to do with the manifestations in the earth on a deeper level that they could explain. Science, some of the scientists, they can't explain these things because they don't know. All right? So we have to always keep those things in mind. We can't always think we we have to do our research. Congo Village discovered large gold mountain, everyone is mining. Yeah, this is, let me see what these say, what they got happening over here for them.
A mountain full of gold has just been discovered in the Republic of Congo. As reported on Twitter, this happened in a remote village in Congo, and the villagers are not taking chances. Villagers arrive in large crowds with shovels to pack the gold for themselves. They are taking the soil to their homes to wash, extract, and smelt the gold into dough.
See that?
Leave a comment below.
People them find gold for real, yeah?
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.
Real talk, Irvin, real talk, bro. That's real stuff. We want to see everybody I talk about this particular
New
thing.
information about how a seemingly minor jaywalking stop.
I don't want
The financial world
bro,
is
man.
global.
Come on, man.
It never stops.
Go ahead,
Every day, billions of dollars.
I want to see what somebody else said about this. I wanted to see what my bro said. Let me see if this is actually.
Land of Africa is a spiritual land.
Okay, so this is the damn one I just watched. Okay. Yeah, man, for real, bro. Powerful stuff going on, man. And you know, a lot of people don't really know about this stuff, but let me take this call, fam. I'm about to head out. See, in a little bit, I'm going to live again. Big up.